postseason. It's game day 12. It's a Group B clash tonight here in Russia as Avtodor Saratov take on Maccabi Rand Media. Well, last week, Maccabi Rand Media gave their chance a real boost when they beat then second place side Января Venezia at home to move up to 5th place in the table, and doing so get their fate to qualify for the postseason back in their own hands. 4 of the 5th place teams progressed to the postseason, and Maccabi's record is currently better than 2 other 5th place sides. 2 of the 4 Group B matches took place last night. There was a huge win for Kimmich against Oradea, while Января Venezia got the better of Kataja. Tonight it's Avtodor Saratov against Maccabi Rand Media and Le Mans Sarth against Peanut Karsiaka. Well, the hosts sit 2 places and 1 game off 5th place, and their chances of making the cut for the postseason, while slim, are in their own hands thanks to Oradea's loss last night. They have to win here tonight and then win their last 2 matches at home to Venezia and then away to leaders Le Mans. So it is a big ask for Avtodor Saratov, but as I say, these are the standings, and as you can see, they are 2 places and 1 game off 5th place. Group B, the tightest of all the groups in the Basketball Champions League. There were just 6 points separating the 8 teams coming into this game day, but as you can see, after the matches last night, it's now just 5. So Javon McRae, what a big game he had last week for Maccabi. 24 points, 13 rebounds on the way to beating Venezia, his second double-double of the season. The other came against Le Mans, so he obviously likes playing against the big sides. But here is the roster for the visitors. Keep your eyes out for McRae, number 23. He's their leading point scorer at 13.9 and in rebounds at 7.7. Also number 11, Ben Chimoy at 5.3. He leads the way in assists and 1.6 leading the way in steals. There is head honcho, the coach for the visitors, Alek Shivek. And there's a sight that Saratov fans will be delighted to see. Nick Minerath returns after missing last week at number 41. He's the leading point scorer in the competition, averaging 20.9 per game. He's also their leading rebounder with 7. But keep your eyes out for number 8, Brandon Fraser. He leads with the way on assists. And number 32, Vince Hunter, signed for game day 9. He leads steals and blocks. Well, there's been a change at the helm for Avtodor. Sergei Mokin has been, and I quote, rotated back to the youth team, and Vladimir Anseferov, the former youth coach, steps up to the main team. So there are the officials for tonight's clash. Sasha Manicic of Serbia, Martins Kozlovskis of Latvia, and Radomir Bojanovic of Macedonia. So the teams will now be introduced. Maccabi Rand Media, the first team to be introduced, and while they are behind on the point scoring in all categories, they do lead the rebounding standings against Saratov. They have more than 3 offensive rebounds more per game, 1 defensive, and a total therefore of 4 rebounds more per game. But that is really only stats where they are in front. They're behind in assists, blocks, and Elishai Kadir, the last of the Maccabi Rand Media team to be introduced. So now Avtodor Saratov being introduced. Astapkovich has just gone through Fraser. Number 10 is Bikov. 15, Maxim Kalushkin. Number 20, Michael Stockton, of course, son of long-time Utah Jazz point guard John Stockton. 35, Artem Zabalin. 41, Nick Minerath, Michael Carrera, and Alan Makiev the last of the Saratok players to be introduced, and a first game in charge in the Basketball Champions League for coach Ansefadov, the Ukrainian, who had time here for Saratov as a player, 95-96 season and the 08-09 season, and he's been coaching here since he retired in 2009. Handshakes fill the officials. So with Minarath back, having missed last week, will he make the starting five? We'll have to wait and see. But can Maccabi take the positives from last week's win against Venezia into this one here tonight? Avi Benchimol, best game last week, 20 points, 5 assists, 3 steals and an efficiency rating of 15. Michael Stockton averaging just 4.5 points per game, 4.3 assists. Shai Kadir had his best game of the season in game 1. Double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Hasn't been able to match that since. Sasa Maricic signals 3 minutes to go, and confirmation of our 3 officials for this one. When these two teams met back in round 6, it was Avtodor Saratov that came away with a massive 98-74 win, and that was in no small part as we see the Maccabi Round Media starting 5. Richard, Benchimoy, Levy, Thomas, McRae. No real surprises there. Alec Shivek is the head coach, former head coach of the Israeli national team for 5 years, 2009 to 14. Euro Basket Coach of the Year in 2008 whilst in charge of the Amsterdam Rico Astronauts. But how do the home side line up? And the answer is as follows: Brandon Frazier, Michael Stockton, Evgeny Kolesnikov, Minarath returns, and Makiev at centre. And Coach Ansefadov will be looking to try and lift his team in this all-important run-in to the end of the regular season. Minarath, you had that phenomenal 39 points against Maccabi in their first and only meeting. Final words of encouragement from the respective coaches. And we will be ready to go. But don't forget, if they don't qualify for the postseason, 8 teams will qualify for the FIBA Europe Cup, and those 8 teams will be made up of the last remaining 5th place team from the groups, the 5 6th place teams from the groups, and the 2 best 7th place teams from the 5 groups. So while the aim is, of course, the postseason in the Basketball Champions League, there is a safety net should they not make it with the Europe Cup playoff. Okay, we're almost ready to go, and to get This game day 12 match underway. Crystal Ice Palace holds just over 6,000 people. Not full tonight, but I'm sure the crowd will make their presence felt as the tip-off is won and the first whistle goes against McRae, barely a second into the match. It is Avtodor Saratov up against Maccabi Ram Media in this game day 12 Group B clash. Frazier finds Stockton. He gets it back from Minarath, and then the screen applied by Mackabi. Stockton takes on the shot, but the rebound comes to McRae. McRae again to Levy. McRae spins it back out for some space. Shot clock is red. McRae leaves it for Benchamoy, whose shot comes back off the board. The rebound is picked up by Levy, but he's out of bounds. And there, an example of the better rebounding of the visitors. But on that occasion, done by the length of the court. Stockton spinning away from the presence of McRae. Minarath. And the foul goes against Thomas as Stockton drives the baseline.
Charles Thomas, номер 21, команда Маккаби, первый фол.
Just hooking the arm of Stockton. Three-pointer is taken on, but it's short from Kolesnikov. Avi Benchamoy brings it forward. Looks for a route through, but just a wall of white in front of him. But feeds it into the paint, and a little hook shot, well, it's been missed. The rebound has been picked up by McRae, who then misses with his layup. But again, Saratov being completely out-rebounded on their own glass. McRae, frustration taken out on Stockton. So we are 90 seconds into the piece, yet to get our first score. Frazier from the very top of the arc puts the first points on the board. Here are the opening points, nicely taken. Thomas helped to his feet. Maccabi there with the check. Benchamoy forward to Thomas. This is Levy. Benchamoy. Levy once again. Comes back off the iron. And brought forward by Kolesnikov. Here is Stockton. Stockton has the channel and the layup for two. Good work by Minarath to provide the screen. Stockton took full advantage. McRae to Levy, who jams in the first of the Maccabi points. Stockton back out to Minarath. Snapshot, too much on it. Rebound falls to Kolesnikov, Stockton, Frazier. Shot clock turns red. Minarath misses the reverse layup. Nice swing of the ball to Thomas. Travelling is the call. Ball inside from Richard McRae. Putting Stockton on his backside. The whistler gone. Oh, it just opened up briefly for Kolesnikov. Can't find the target. Swing of the ball by Jin Chamoy. Here goes Richards. He tries to find Thomas out to that left-hand side. Who then has to foul. Ben Chamoy get there first. He did. He takes the first foul, or his first foul of proceedings. Frazier. Come back out, reset, go again. No option, so he takes it on himself too much. Charles Thomas with the rebound. Richards. Whistle goes. It was a nice feed into Levy. Stockton. Call for the foul.
Michael Stockton, номер 20, команда Автодор, первый фол.
So the inbound on this near side. After the foul by Stockton. Richard, who has possession here, swings it out that right-hand side. Options perhaps, the jump shot. Oh, that's brilliant rebounding by McRae, and Maccabi are on level terms, but again Saratok being out rebounded. Here it is again, has no right to get there, but Hunter just not strong enough. Hunter's underneath it, somehow doesn't collect. The Venezuelan, Michael Carrera, comes into the fray. He's featured in every game so far this season, and that run continues. Only one game in double figures, though, in terms of point scoring. That came in game 2 against Kataja. Oh, the ball through is loose from Frazier. And a chance for Maccabi to try and get their noses in front. Up and over the top, here is the chance. Thomas floats it in for 2, and Maccabi have the lead for the first time in the evening. Have plenty of backspace for the pass to be laid into. And the timeout is called by Saratok. A couple of the highlights from the play so far. Levy with the one-handed jam. Frazier with the jump shot from the edge of the circle. So the inbound finds Stockton. Maccabi leading by 2, having been 4 down. been so far a low-scoring quarter of basketball. Stockton. Looks up, Frazier gets into the paint, plays it back out to Stockton for three. Too short, rebound. Off Carrera, but the foul had gone in. Carrera battling for a lost cause. Levy
команда Маккаби, первый фол.
not really knowing too much about it, but the foul comes in and Maccabi now have four as the shot comes in. Too much on it from Hunter.
4 teams for Maccabi.
Lovely feed. Oh, unlucky from Vince Hunter. But McRae finds the score. Hunter almost getting the rejection at the iron. Here comes the three-pointer from Frazier, too much on it. And Levy picks up the rebound, but the foul from Hunter.
Vince Hunter, номер 32, Автодор, первый фол. Замена Автодора на площадке Сергей Быков, номер 10.
So, a number of three-point efforts, 6 in total in the match so far, but none have dropped. And Chamoy gets a little bit of space, runs the baseline, looking for the reverse layup, but can't get the height on it. And it's brought away by Bikoff into Minarath. Minarath, oh, unlucky from Levy. Travelling call against Minarath, and Levy actually does his job well. Played into Minarath. Minarath giving away 2 centimetres in height to Levy. Couldn't get up to. By the way, look at that, 4 from 12 for Maccabi, just 2 from 12 from Avtodor Saratov. It's nowhere near good enough as the layup comes in from Bikoff with the foul. So 4 team fouls now for the home side. There it is. Eden Zalmanson comes on. There he is, number 20. And his second best game of the season last week in terms of efficiency. 12 and 11 points. And Benjamin, 2 from 2 from the line. Makes it a 4-10 game. There is Carrera. Carrera goes to work, feed into Minarath. Minarath can't collect. Inbound for Saratov. Nice bounce pass. Thomas proving enough of a nuisance on Minarath. And Chamoy gets the space, but it's rejected by Carrera, who gets up high, and then the foul comes in from Zalmanson. Have another look at this. Perfect timing from Carrera. This on top view will give us a better look. Great play. Carrera, 196. Getting up well. Zalmanson has sent Hunter to the line with the foul. Still, Saratov waits to get their scoreboard ticking again. And they do finally get it going again. That's their first point scored in 5 minutes of play. Saratov. This is Bikoff, nice ball in, and Hunter draws the foul as he goes for the basket. Thomas getting absolutely flattened. In fact, Hunter has been penalised for that challenge on Thomas. Thomas shaking himself off. Benjamin up against Bickoff. So Manson over the top, lovely play, good score. The give and go from Ben Chamoy, and Zalmanson reading the intention and delivering a perfect pass. Hunter on the floor again. Spun out. Lovely ball into Hunter, who just pops it in for two. Here is Thomas. Charles Thomas just outgunned, and break points coming and converted by Kolesnikov. And a burst of Saratov points gets it back to a 3-point game. Thomas in a massive mismatch, couldn't get the ball away, turned it over, and Carrera's there again. But penalised this time. Carrera will send Maccabi to the line. Makiev comes back into the fray. Levy to the line. The side lead 12-9. Minerath picks up the rebound of the second free throw. The drive from Bickoff, and the layout missed. Ben Chamoy takes on the jump shot from the free throw line and hits the target to make it a 6-point game, 15-9 to Maccabi here. Oh, completely missed by Kolesnikov. Well, Saratov need the ball back. Can't allow Maccabi to score too many more points and extend this lead. Well, it's short from Zalmanson, so an opportunity for the home side to get at least two back. Well, they're going to go for three, are they? No, up and over the top it is, into the back court, which Minerath had created the space behind him, and the pass in was good. Another turnover. Lovely ball in from Makiev.
Замена в команде в обеих командах. Автодора на площадку вернулся Брэндон Фрейзер. В команде гостей Ришон 1.
Eventually just being called through. There is Alashakaria. So, final seconds then. The buzzer beater, the three-pointer's on its way, it doesn't drop. And it is Maccabi Ramedia who have the better of the first quarter. A low-scoring quarter here in Russia. Avtodor Saratov trail 11-15 after the opening 10 minutes. So let's have a look at the game stats. Plenty of scoring opportunities for both sides, but both sides being a little shy under the hoop. Only 38% of two-pointers dropping for Saratov, 37.5 for the visitors. Already the rebounding in favour of Maccabi Ram Media. Some running repairs required to Frazier. Rebounds to Maccabi, 10 for Saratov. Three block shots to one, and that was unlucky from Hunter. A wonderful pass there by Benchamoy. And again, he thought he'd score Benchamoy, but Carrera getting up high. Look at that. Brilliant hang time from the Venezuelan. Thomas getting crowded out. Fast break points. Minarat with the pass to Kolesnikov. Second quarter underway. Kadir with the inbound ball. Maccabi Ram Media leading Avtodor Saratov 15 points to 11. But, a fumble turns possession over. Frazier. Makiev. Carrera. Lovely mid-range shot from Michael Carrera. Gets it back to a 2-point game. Richard replies, our first three-pointer of the evening. Frazier goes inside. Minarath. The easiest of layups for the big American. Richard. Come back out. Levy. Kadir. Kadir rolling away. Putting up the shot. Carrera gets bundled over. Minarath with the check on Kadir that sent him into Carrera. Good spot by the officials, that one, because it happened very quickly. We had the benefit of replay. Craig coming back into the fray as Kadir goes to the line. First one lips out. Second one is good. Frazier waits for options to open up in front of him. They don't, and it's fired in, and Makiev does well under pressure. The jump shot drops. And this will be an interesting passage of play, simply because the bench of Maccabi hasn't been as effective as Saratov's. As the foul comes in. 37.4 points from the bench for Saratov, just 29.9 for Maccabi. Richard bundled to the ground. Makiev with the foul.
Замена в команде Маккаби. На площадке Чарльз Томас, номер 21.
So to the line for three goes Richard. Second one drops after thinking about it. Can he make it 3 from 3? Yeah, bet he can. Good work from Patrick Richard.
Substitution in team Maccabi, Chemol, Kambai,
Frazier brings it forward. Here is Carrera. Minerath. Carrera. Carrera spins out to Minerath. Minerath can't get the shot away. Frazier does well under pressure. Good follow-up for the tip-in. McRae getting in front of the defenders. Frazier swings it out, Carrera, time, space. The three-pointer comes back out.
Третий фол Макеев, 77-й команда Автодор. Замена Автодора на площадке Винс Хантер.
The pass finds Hanoki. Hanoki averaging 26 minutes per game, had 5 points against Saratov's last time round. Hanoki into an unmarked Benchamoy who puts through for two. 19 plays 26. We've got, what, 6:47 remaining in the quarter. Saratov have 4 team fouls already. Discipline could be very key here. Carrera shapes for 3. Frazier shapes for 3. Both decide not to pull the trigger. And then Benchamoy fouls Vince Hunter, although he looks a little bit confused. Right there. Good spot again. Hunter with that right eye patched up. Hunter weighs up his options, spots a gap on the reverse layup, scores and picks up the foul off McRae. Chance of a three-point play. McRae just going in with the left shoulder. And Hunter enjoyed that one. Now, can he make it a three-point play in a 4-point game? He can. Not too much to work to do, the girls, this evening so far. Travelling call goes against Thomas. Frazier Hunter to provide the screen, but it's swung to Carrera. Here is Hunter. This is Koliushkin! Koliushkin with the first 3 points of the evening for Avtodor Saratov to make it a 1-point game. And that is enough for Maccabi Ram Media, who call a timeout, cutting from right to left to the top of the arc and dispatching a wonderful jump shot.
With that switching, so go to the corner. You two, watch it with all that switching. Or with this guy, or with this guy. If it's with this guy comes
There you saw the bottom lower third.
You go this way, yeah? Elishai, sorry, whole side. Elishai, yeah? And Charles, you post up immediately. Okay, let's go. Rishon, be ready for the press.
I'm just saying, you saw McCray there with 8 rebounds already. That's at 2 less than the total Saratov total in this one. 16 rebounds for Maccabi. It's a 2-point game. Yeah, Koliushkin shot just inside on the 3-pointer. Out of play, it was very close. But Richard penalised in the end. Carrera, Frazier, Hunter, that's the possession back, Hunter looking for the support, it comes in the shape of Kolesnikov, and that is a 3-pointer, and Saratov are back in front by a solitary point, first time since the start of the match. And then Richard quickly puts Maccabi back up by 1.
Ричард, номер 3 команда Маккаби. Первый фол. С заменой в обеих командах.
Lovely shot from Evgeny Kolesnikov. And his best points haul against Maccabi in game 5, 17 points as we see Richards with a foul, but Kolesnikov 17 points in game 5. He hit 3 from 6 3-pointers in that one. And he's got 1 from 1 here. Swinging the ball, Thomas weighs up his options, and they've been quickly closed down. Comes back out, the layup missed. Good rebounding once again. McCray, constant threat off the glass again, has no right to get the rebound. McCray drawing the foul as well. Saratov had the 5 team fouls with 4:35 remaining in the quarter. McCray comes up short. Hunter snaps up the rebound. Kolesnikov again, scoring from distance, but no 3-pointer this time. Layup for two. Just looking at McRae's rebounding, he has 6 offensive rebounds in the match so far. That is 4 more than Saratov's have as a whole team. Down the other end. Oh, good work from Carrera. But then the foul comes in. Richard goes down. Again, Carrera, as the tip comes in from McRae. He goes up. Carrera hangs in it for an eternity. Look how long he's up there for. And he rejects it.
Замена Автодора. На площадку вернулся Максим Корюшкин.
Stockton comes out of proceedings. Meanwhile, Richard is at the line. Good work from Richard, 2 from 2. Pushes the lead back up to 5. Hunter to Carrera. Back into Hunter. Foul comes in. Levy penalised.
Номер 15 команда Маккаби, второй фол. Четыре команды фола Маккаби во втором периоде матча.
Carrera works space. Clean as you like for 2. Good jump shot from Michael Carrera. Kadir. And Richard fumbling under pressure from Kolyushkin. Kolyushkin to Minarath. Minarath unopposed, lays up for 2, and it's back to a 1-point game. 33-34. Richard, a driving. Kadir misses the layup, and Hunter can't keep it in play for Saratov, so it will be an inbound. Lovely work from Maccabi, but Kadir missing one of the easier layups. Hunter penalised. McRae puts through. And once again, no sooner did Saratov get close to Maccabi, and the visitors pull away again. Racking up fouls on Saratov. It is a 3-point play. So a 4-point lead, 33-37. As Kolyushkin cuts inside. This is Hunter. Carrera goes to work. Kolesnikov. Kolyushkin. Kolyushkin takes on the 3-pointer from miles out and drains it. What a shot from Maxim Kolyushkin. Richard replies with a 3-pointer of his own. Well, the radar might well and truly have been out in the first quarter, but they've dialed it back in the second. Minerath tries his luck, it's nothing coming. Richard picks up the rebound. Richard, bounce pass into Kadir. Back to Richard, the swing of the ball. Levy has time, has space. The three-pointer out to the right-hand side. Kadir pulled for the push on Hunter. And goes against McRae. Yeah. McRae up to 3 fouls now in the game. So Manson back onto the court. You can hear that Coach Shivek just asking who made the foul. And indeed, McRae has been withdrawn. So that's all been sorted. So now Maxim Kolyushkin can try and make it a 3-point game. Oof. Thinks about it before dropping. Last one. It's good, and it's back to 2 with 1:41 remaining in the half. Charles Thomas returning to the boards. Anoki brings it forward. Levy. Richard. Levy tries it for 3. That's off to the left-hand side. Richard. Yushkin pulled for the foul. Thomas doing some good offensive rebounding. Thomas misses the first. But finds the second. Kolyushkin, Carrera. Stumble from Kolesnikov. Carrera takes on the 3-pointer. That's going to be short. Richard picks up the rebound. Kolyushkin trying to put Richard under pressure, but Richard gets it away and then gets it back from Hanoki. Final minute then of the first half. Maccabi lead by 41 points to 38, but Saratov have got themselves within touching distance on a couple of occasions and a chance to finish strongly. Kolesnikov, Frazier. Frazier goes on the drive and the jump shot is good. He makes it a 1-point game and we are going to have ourselves a timeout with just over 30 seconds remaining in the first half. So Maccabi calling the timeout, trying to make this play count. Here is Thomas. This is Hanoki. Saratovov will have, what, about 8 seconds or so should Maccabi use up the whole of the shot clock. Thomas, good defense. Thomas has to take on the long range three and he finds it. Oh, what a time for Thomas to find the three-pointer. And another timeout. Time Avtodor calling it. See if they can make the 5 seconds count.
Come here. You don't jump on any fake, yeah? Listen to me.
That's a three-pointer from Charles Thomas just a moment ago. Perfect timing from the number 21. They led by 4 at quarter time to Maccabi Ram Media. They lead by 4 now, and there's just 5.8 seconds remaining in the first half, and Kolyushkin can't find it, and that will be that. It is half-time here in Russia, and it is the visitors who hold the lead. It is a close encounter here at the Crystal Ice Palace. Avtodor, Saratov find themselves behind by 4 points. Avtodor, Saratov 40, Maccabi Ram Media 44, the half-time score. Well, a much higher scoring second quarter, 29 points for both sides, 11-15 it was in the first. Here are the stats, and Saratov up to 65%, that's much better, but look at the rebounds. Offensive rebounds 11-2 in favour of the visitors, and that is one of the major reasons why they are behind, albeit by 4 at the half-time mark. Richards, a game leading scorer, 13 points. McRae, 9 rebounds. Carrera, well, he's been at his best blocking. It is all to play for in this second half. 3 Maccabi players in double figures. McRae has himself or his 1 rebound off a double-double, his 3rd of the season, as we have highlights of the first half. Saratov went into a 4-0 lead before Maccabi got back on level terms, and then opened up a 7-point lead at one stage in that first quarter before eventually finishing it 15-11 in front. These were early scores. That was Hunter being a little unlucky in the first half. It's the same one on the reverse angle. New coach for Saratov, Vladimir and Severov. There's Carrera rejecting the ball. Second quarter, Maccabi got up as much as 7 once again before Saratov actually fought back and took the lead. Carrera was a wonderful jump shot, the beginning of the second quarter. That cut the Maccabi lead to 2, as I say, then built it up to 7 again. Richard with a three-pointer. That was a lovely basket under pressure from Frazier. A reverse layup from Vince Hunter. Koliushkin, that was the three-pointer, oh, the two-pointer, sorry, that got them to within 2. Saratov then got their nose in front by 1 before Maccabi hit back to re-establish their lead. Lesnikov from downtown. Good give and go by Ben Choi. Hanoki feeding his teammates. Menarath and Koliushkin showing similar understanding. Hunter using his disappointment. And that's Thomas' three-pointer right towards the death of the first half, giving Maccabi that 4-point lead at the break. Welcome back to the Crystal Ice Palace here in Saratov, Russia, on the banks of the Volga River, about 800 kilometers to the southeast of the capital, Moscow. We're at half-time in this Group B Champions League basketball match. It is the visitors, Maccabi Ran Media, that have the advantage over the home side. Avtodor Saratov by 44 points to 40. The Israeli side are in front. This a key match in Group B, the tightest of the groups in the Basketball Champions League. It's all about trying to finish in the top 5 if they can. And Maccabi, well, have their fate in their own hands, having beaten Venezia last week. So they have to win their 3 remaining matches, the first of which is here in Russia, and at half-time they are doing just that. But it is a very, very close game, and Saratov have come back to lead by 1 in that second quarter. The remaining matches for Maccabi, well, the leaders Le Mans at home next week, and then Kimmich away in the final week. As for Saratov, well, they too have to win their 3 remaining matches to progress. Their route to the final 3 games perhaps is slightly harder. Venice here at home, well, 3rd in the table, and then Le Mans are the leaders away in the final game of the regular season. You just had the voice there of Coach Antsefarov of Avtodor Saratov. And one of the key concerns here must be rebounding. 25 plays 13 in this match so far, but it's 11 offensive rebounds for Maccabi against 2 for Avtodor Saratov. 11-14 on the defensive side of things. So it's clear when the improvement has to come. Brandon Fraser gets this second half for the Group B clash between Avtodor Saratov and Maccabi Ram Media underway, with Maccabi leading by 4 as Thomas is pinged for the challenge on Minarath. Just 11 seconds in, Maccabi have their first foul of the quarter. The two of them were having a little chatter before the start of this second half, and Minarath wins the first skirmish. Bikoff wants movement. Here is Hunter. Hunter draws the foul off McRae. So 2 early fouls for Maccabi. A 4th foul now for McRae. That could be key. He shakes his head, but he is walking a tightrope. And Hunter cuts it to 3, thinks about it, and he cuts it to 2. And Chamoy feeds it into McRae, who lays up, doesn't get it, but draws the foul. Minarath, I think, will be credited with the foul. McRae just short with the first one. Somehow, second one pops out. Levy almost picks up the rebound. Richard does well to reject Kolesnikov. Minarath misses. Rebound collected by Hunter, and it's another foul. In fact, it's gone against Bikoff, the whistle. And both teams have 4 fouls inside the opening 50 seconds of the third quarter. Good work by Ben Chamoy. Feeds it out to Levy, who's short. Minarath with the rebound. Frazier looking for the fast point. It's there. Kolesnikov rounds off the move, and we're all square tied for the first time since the very start of the game. Minarath picks up the rebound, finds Bikoff. Here is Frazier. Frazier tries to make some space, does, steps back, drops it, and Avtodor Saratov have the lead by 2. Turnover ball, doesn't happen. Hunter has to take evasive action over the technical bench. Crowd enjoyed it. Ben Chamoy still goes. Good work by Frazier. Can you believe it? It falls to Zalmanson, who's on the floor, who plays it out. Still a chance for Ben Chamoy. Oh, what a play! Off the floor from Zalmanson. And Benchamoy rounds it off to put Maccabi back in front by 1. The layup though by Hunter is good. Saratov's back in front, and 3-point play coming Saratov's way. The foul by Zalmanson. It is a 3-point play, so Saratov lead by 2, 49-47. Richard to Zalmanson. And Chamoy. Richard, and over the top to Zalmanson. He realised he was up against it on the clock, couldn't find the hook shot. Menerath brings it away. And Hunter, no, can't get it. Richard picks up the rebound. Zalmanson misses again. Menerath picks up the rebound. Those floated shots from Zalmanson don't look too good. Levy can't keep it in. Good drive from Menerath. Levy kept his ground, kept his distance. Anoki coming on, number 6. Bit of confusion. Is that cleared up? Frazier, Hunter, back to Frazier. And we're going to start this again. So back to the inbound. Everyone happy to go. And we are back underway. And it is Frazier to Hunter and back to Frazier again. Frazier for 3, it looks good, it is good. Saratov lead by 5, it's their largest lead of the match, of the game so far. Looked in from the moment it left his hands.
We can't make these mistakes. Running back on defense like a man. We can't make it. Hey, one side, just one side. Big to big.
So Maccabi around media trail by 5. They've led for most of this match. And look at the difference. Bench scoring, mentioned that earlier on in the game, and it's proved to be an Achilles heel once again for the visitors as the layup from Benchamoy reduces it to 3. Shape to shoot by Kolesnikov. It comes up short from Bikov. He gets it back again. Maccabi ran, made it, turn it back over. Fired into Thomas. Thomas, oh, it's a mismatch if ever there was one, up against Minerath, and Minerath comes out on top. Hunter goes himself out to Kolesnikov, who drains the three-pointer. 2 from 4 for Kolesnikov so far this evening. Oh, unlucky from Ben Chimoy. Ben Chimoy trying to find Hanoki.
Замена в команде гостей. На площадку вернулся Ришон-ле-Цион.
That's another one. Kolesnikov is on fire from downtown. The lead is 9. And Maccabi Ram made it only have 5 points in 5 minutes at the start of the second half. Kolesnikov making it look ever so easy. Richard, swing of the ball to Thomas. Kevin McRae with 3 fouls as Thomas slides one in from downtown. McRae on 4 personal fouls. Will be used sparingly. Good pick up from Hunter, layup miss. Richard rejects it as it starts to roll around the hoop. Time and space here for Hanoki. No, there isn't. And the layup from Kadir. Pick off with the foul. And once again, discipline could prove costly here. Pick off coming across to block Kadir's route to the basket, and Bikov picks up his 4th foul, so he's replaced. Kadir is the only player from the bench who's scored, and he's got 3 points now. Here he goes again. Shot clock is red. Hunter swings it across. Minerath comes in. And that is an unsportsmanlike foul, I think, called against Thomas, who's saying he got the ball. He says he got the ball.
Чарльз Томас, номер 21, команда Маккаби, 3-й фол. Замена Автодора.
He does get the ball. Patrick Richards saying he got the ball. Thomas still saying he got the ball. But the unsportsmanlike foul stands. Well, there's no point going on about it because they're not going to change it around now as Minerath misses the second. Thomas comes to a happy ending with the official. Both sides on 14 fouls. Minerath crowded out. Kolesnikov, and the foul has gone against Hanoki, I think. Oh no, it's gone against Kolesnikov. Oh, the call was 3-second violation for Kalashnikov. His first foul. Maccabi now on 5 team fouls to the quarter with still 3:40 remaining. Thomas and Minerath have been in a ding-dong battle all quarter. Frazier looking for an opening if he can find it. Stockton with the swing of the ball. Kalashnikov, well, unlucky for Makiev. Tried to keep the ball alive, but only played it straight to a Maccabi player. The layup is missed. Thomas can't bring it back under control. Thomas and Richard having a chat. Stockton spins out. Here's Carrera. Stockton once more. Stockton driving and trying to lay up straight into the hands of Thomas. Another turnover for Saratov. Thomas up against Carrera. He'll be thankful for that rather than being up against Minerath, who he's found himself up against on the last couple of occasions he's been inside the paint. And Richard called for travelling. Makiev to Carrera. Carrera comes inside, steps back out to the half an opening, plays it into Alishai Kadir, who keeps it alive. Time and space for Richard, who drains the three-pointer and makes it a 2-point game. 16 points now for Richard on the night. Has a little look down, he knows he's outside. Clean as you like as the timeout is taken. Avtodor Saratov burning the timeouts.
Lishai gets a big screen. Afterwards, you go, just when he gets the ball, you send a screen to Pat, yeah, and then we come for the high pick and roll. Okay, yeah, okay. Lishai, live. Okay, now try. Both teams over the limit. Hey, both teams are over the limit. So let's try to get fouls and stand on the line. Come on, guys, let's go. We good. We're right there. Let's go. Sure. We're right there. Let's go. Go, guys. Keep it.
Well, we discussed the rebounding. Avtodor Saratov now have the same number of defensive rebounds as Maccabi ran Media. And that has seen them swing this one around to lead by 2. Bikoff. Bikoff feeds it into Carrera. A reverse layup for 2. Richard, oh, he left the ground, travelling call. Frustration for Patrick Richard. Bikoff. Oh, here he goes again. And this time that Kalushkin is short of the mark. Richard aims for another 3, lips out. And good work from Vince Hunter. Minerath has time to drive the channel. Thomas picks up a 4th foul.
Maccabi,
Minarath.
4th fall, post-fall.
Minarath, 2 from 2. Back up to 6 now, the lead. Thomas will come out of the game from 4 fouls. And 2 players, 2 key players, Thomas and McRae, on 4 fouls. I guess they'll make no further pass until later in the 4th. Back inside, and again, Levy can't lay up, and the bench unable to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Bickoff. Oh, Kolyushkin goes round the outside of Benjamin, who pleads his innocence. Kolyushkin makes it a 7-point lead. Some moisture needs to be removed from the boards. Now, Maccabi in touch, but they really don't want to fall too much further behind with just 1 quarter remaining and 50.2 seconds. Stockton back into the game. Richards swings it out. Now a chance for 3. Follow up from Richard. Doesn't drop. It was Levy who had the 3-point effort. Hunter, Stockton. Kolyushkin sees the ball stripped. And it will be a Maccabi ball. Kolyushkin judged to have touched it last. Let's have another look. Off the knee. Fraser. Coming in. So 11.7 seconds of the third remaining. Kolyushkin requiring some running repairs. Benjamin brings it up over the halfway line, still going. Benjamin tries to spin away, and a chance for some quick points. It's not there from Kolesnikov, and so having trailed by 4 at half time, Avtodor Saratov have turned this around in the 3rd quarter, and they lead by 8 with 10 to play. They've won the 3rd quarter 25 points to 13. And as a result, lead the match 65-57 at the end of the 3rd. Now the points scored by quarter. And the game stats. Sees Maccabi, look at that. 13 from 35 from 2-point range. Just not good enough. And the contribution from the bench, poor at the moment.
Yeah. And if Fraser is doing the pick and roll, or somebody else is doing the pick and roll, I told Litzan, this that we go second man under doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that they have to take a 3-point shot. They don't take the 3-point shot. We go for.
Домашнюю встречу Автодор проведет 15. Защита Автодора. Период матча. The fourth period of the game is beginning. А мы напоминаем, 15 января в 17 часов Автодор принимает команду Енисей Красноярск в рамках чемпионата Единой Лиги.
Here we go then, final quarter of this Avtodor Saratok Maccabi Ram Media Group B clash on game day 12, and Avtodor Saratok have turned this one around and they lead by 8 going into this final quarter. Maccabi being undone by their bench. They may have contributed just 6 points to the 57. McRae unable to play much part. He's only played 14.35 minutes because of his ill discipline. Thomas, the snap shot on the 3-pointer, comes up short. Carrera takes the rebound. Here is Carrera again. Here is Frazier. Carrera steps inside, too much on it. Good work by Bikov to keep it alive. This is Kolesnikov. Perfect start, and the first time that either side has had a double-digit lead. 68-57, Saratov have the advantage, and Maccabi need a faultless display in this final quarter, and they need their bench to contribute and contribute fast. Otherwise, this one is going to run away from them. Here is Thomas. Then Chamoy. And as you can see, there, McRae back into the fray, number 23. He might not be on for long. He's going to have to really watch out. On 4 personal fouls as Richard brings it away, and he gets the foul. This time off Hunter. Fraser, excuse me. And Chamoy. Oh, lovely blind pass to McRae, didn't quite come off. Have another look at this. Bikov perhaps putting McRae off. There is Bikov to Carrera, up and over the top to Minarath. And it's bouncing around and it's been turned over. Then Chamoy. To Thomas, to McRae, and lays up for 2. 13 points for McRae now. Bikov. Frazier. Carrera. McRae's going to have to be careful, that's why he's got his hands up in the air, and the miscommunication between Richard and Thomas sees Saratov get the inbound. Timeout called by Maccabi. So the inbound for Avtodor Saratov. And lead by 9. Kolyushkin. Step back and the shot from Kolesnikov. He's off target. Ben Shemoy. Von McRae, and that's what he brings to the game for Maccabi. They've been missing him for the last 15 minutes or so. More than a one-man game, of course, but so influential is he that surely this could have been a different story had he played a full part in it. But it's part of the game, and his discipline let him down. And Thomas is fouled out of the game with 6:46 remaining, and Maccabi could have 2 of their starting 5 fouled out in this final quarter. Thomas will play no further part. Kolyushkin away. Zalmanson picks up the rebound. McRae has a double-double, his 3rd of the season. 10 rebounds, 6 offensive, 4 defensive. And he's there again. He's there again. 17 points now and 10 rebounds. Frazier. To that right-hand side where Kolesnikov just steadies the Saratov ship. And Richard will get 2. And Saratov have 3 team fouls for the quarter so far, as Kolyushkin makes his way to the bench. Richard. On target. Two from 2. 71 plays 65. This one Going right down to the wire. Saratok in the driving seat with the lead. Hunter called for travelling.
Замену Автодора. На площадке Маккаби.
Hunter makes his way to the bench as Benjamin brings it forward. Up and over the top. Oh, what a play! Hanoki finds Benjamin. Play of the game so far, wonderful understanding. And they're back to within 4. It's been missed and picked up by Zalmanson. Avtodor, Saratok having a bit of a wobble here. Zalmanson finds the score. It's a 2-point game, and enough is enough. Saratok burn a timeout. Well, the bench haven't contributed much in the game so far, but they're starting to chip in now.
Вниманию спортивных журналистов.
Hey, set screens. Run the regular one even, Avi. The regular one. Let's go.
Javon McRae, confirmation of his double-double, 3rd of the season, as I mentioned. Venice and Le Mans, the other 2 games that he's achieved that mark. Just the 7 players used by Maccabi in this game. In it comes, oh! Just inside though, it's a 2-pointer from Kolesnikov. McRae, oh, the one-handed jam from Javon McRae. '73 plays 71. Avtodor, Saratok looking to try and get their scoreboard ticking again, and an improvised play from Hunter as he screams in disappointment that he didn't get the whistle. Sees turnover ball once again. Benjamin trying to find some space, opts for the fake shot. McRae is there again, he's missed. It's a rare miss from McRae, and a chance now for Saratok to perhaps extend their lead by 2 or 3. Doesn't count.
Мяч не засчитан. Но баскет. Авраам Бенчимол, номер 11.
Benjamin with the foul.
Замена в команде гостей.
It's that 4th foul of the match, and much better discipline from Maccabi in this quarter. Just the 2 fouls so far, 3:25 remaining. Frazier, and there comes the 3rd. And Hanoki, it's his first of the match.
Номер 6 команды Маккаби, первый фол.
Praise it to Bikoff, who's the only player in white on 4 fouls. Lovely score from Bikoff. Sergei Bikoff right on the edge. Remarkably, his first points of the match. Richard can't equal it. Chamoy trying to front up, lovely ball in. And Hunter is there to put away the jam, and suddenly it's a 6-point lead. Lovely pass from Bikoff. No one at home for Maccabi. And Hunter, under pressure from Gadir, gets up for the 2 points. And it could be 3, because Gadir penalised for that challenge. He'll get the rebound as Hunter misses. And Chamoy, too much height on it. It will be a Saratov ball. Bikoff. Frazier to Hunter. Hunter, little jump shot, too much on it. Kept alive by Kolesnikov, picked up by Bikoff. Minarath lays up for 2. No, he doesn't. And Kadir will foul and send Frazier to the line.
Номер 87, команда Маккаби, 3-й фол, third foul.
Frustrated, not picking up the rebound, Kadir.
Замена в команде гостей. На площадку вернулся Дидан Залмутса.
Work from Frazier. Two from 2. Back up to 7 now. And Maccabi, well, had their opportunities. Twice they got it back to 2. And you'd suspect that with 1:49 left on the clock, 7 points, just maybe a little bit too much. Look at the 2-point shooting, 52% for Saratov, 40 for Maccabi. They've had 5 more opportunities. They've failed to take as many as perhaps they would have liked. The 3-point effort is away. It's there. Richard is battling for the ball. Opportunity for the break. Frazier has Minarath. Oh, he's overplayed it. Looking for the alley-oop, but just put too much on the pass. Pass to Nick Minarath. And Maccabi take the timeout.
If I'll tell you on whom, sometimes I'll tell you to go 4 traps. Okay? Okay? Let's go. Let's go. Sure. And rebound, fellas. Let's go.
Well, you just saw that. Kolesnikov with 23 points. Well, that's his highest points tally. Patrick Richard notching up a double-double. That's his second of the season. His first came against Kasiaka in Game 3, but he's been excellent this season for Maccabi. Only 2 games out of double points. Not enough, maybe, for his team. 3-pointer has to drop. Well, it didn't get anywhere close to the furniture. Not quite a season high efficiency for Kolesnikov. He's tied with his best, which came in Game 2 against Kataja. And we enter the final 70 seconds, and Saratov lead by 7. Bikov.
Последние минуты 4-го периода. Zlat minus of period.
Bounce pass through to Hunter, who can't make it stick. And it's turnover ball. Chance to get this close, but it's not going to be the win, you feel. As the 3-pounder comes back, Hunter keeps it alive, and the foul comes in from Richard. Hunter can't believe the foul wasn't called on him.
Номер 3 команда Маккаби, второй фол, second foul.
They'll go to the line.
Fraser.
Two from 2. And they are up by 10 now. McRae off the bench. Chimoy. Final throws. Turnover ball. So Bikov, no pressure on Bikov. Just let the shot clock go down. One last flurry perhaps. Minarath to Hunter. And that is the end of the game. And it is a win for Avtodor Saratov by 10 points over Maccabi Ram Media, 81-71. And a winning start for coach Vladimir Anseferov in the Basketball Champions League. Took over from Sergei Mokin, who was rotated back to the youth team. And he's overseen an Avtodor win. Avtodor Saratov 81, Maccabi Ram Media 71, the final score. Well, those are the points scored by quarter, and it was a good first half for Maccabi Ram Media. Not so good in the second. The stats, well, 2-point percentage. Not good enough from Maccabi. 3 points, not too bad. Rebounds, well, good as always. 14 offensive, but not enough to see them through. Blocks, turnovers, fouls, all fairly similar, if not the same. And disappointment for Maccabi. Kolesnikov with a personal best in the competition with 23. But the bench, the problem for Maccabi. Just 3 points contributed to it. That came from Kadir. McRae and Richard with the double-double. With McRae getting to 4 personal fouls early in the second half. He played little part in that second period. And when he came back on, he made the difference in getting his team close, but not close enough to Avtodor Saratov. So it is a case of what might have been for the visitors here. Some of the highlights from that second half. (41-27). The home side outscoring the visitors in that second half. 3 points from the bench, as we've mentioned, for the visitors. (30) for Avtodor Saratov. Just 7 players used by Maccabi. 8-9 by Avtodor Saratov. And all those that played contributed. Three-point shooting from Kalashnikov was good. 5 from 9 for the number 24, 55%. 4 from 7 inside. From 16 for his 23 points. Richard for the visitors, 3 from 5 from outside. Thomas 2 from 3. Saratov had the lead at the start of the fourth quarter. Never looked like relinquishing it, really. And comfortable 10-point winners in the end. So a win for the home side.